So the Atlanta Falcons sell out their season tickets, and this is a beautiful thing, everybody. The Falcons are geared up for another season, and the way things are going, all the way from the new coach hire of Raheem Morris on down, there's been nothing but positive things going on with the team. So it's just been a great time for the Atlanta Falcons. Great offseason, and hopefully that will portray over to the regular season. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me throughout this entire time when it comes to the First and Frame Rates channel. I haven't been putting much content up here, but you guys are awesome. If you found this video on your own, I all absolutely appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Over here, we talk about Atlanta Falcons and Georgia Southern football. With that being said, let's get into this. What does this mean for the Falcons? This means that the Falcons are they're in line to make things happen for the upcoming season. We all know what happened last season with the quarterback situation, and everything just pretty much fell apart. Now we got two solid quarterbacks, and one you can say that's pretty much probably elite, and it is already showing through training camp. So once people saw what happened in training camp and early practices, which was, I think it was only one so far, I think. With that being said, people would just say, hey, look, I'm going to go in. I'm going to buy these season tickets, and I'm going to go to every home game. Now, for me, I purchased season tickets as well. I do have a pretty good seat in the house when the games start, and I want to be a part of all of that. I think the Falcons basically turned the clock back to like 2016, 2017. Does that mean they're going to go to the Super Bowl? No. But when you look at the team, it is structured very similar to what that team was. I think that we're probably missing maybe one piece, maybe two. It just depends on what the rookies decide to do in the pass rush, and also what's going to happen in the secondary, because that CB2 is still a little iffy. But outside of those two things, the offense looks great. The defense is going to come along. I know I talked about the defense the other day, and that's basically like, look at the offense that the Falcons have. They're supposed to do that to the defense with this high-powered offense. Now, the problem I have is don't let this defense play like this against our divisional rivals or other teams in the NFC. I would even give them a pass if they play like this against the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs. If they play like this against maybe one or two more teams in the league, but this cannot be the standard for the entire season. So I'm not too worried about the defense. I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to be okay. And I think we're going to be well enough to be probably one of the top 4 or 5 teams in the NFC just with this offense alone. The offense runs the NFL, to be honest. And the way this offense looks like, we could put up 35, maybe 33, 30 points a game. We're going to be in the realm of winning 10-plus games. And people who have season tickets and people who bought the season tickets, and the reason why they're sold out is because people want to see that. This is what it's about, and it's going to be a great time to go down to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta and watch this team perform at a high level, win, lose, or draw. The main thing is I believe that we're going to see a totally different team offensively than what we seen last year. We're going to have something totally different. Arthur Smith with Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson, where it's going to be more explosive. It's going to be more dynamic. If you've seen anything that happened during training camp or what's been going on now with the team, you're going to see a totally different type of team when it comes to moving the ball up and down the field. And to be honest with you guys, in football in general, that's what gets people excited. This is why these tickets have been sold for the entire season. People are hyped. Even if, God forbid, that Kirk Cousins go down, you got Michael Penix. That's another little bit of reassurance to people who say, hey, look, this team got their ducks in a row, albeit that some people may still think that we should have got pass rush. But I think Arthur Smith just said it in the press conference, not Arthur Smith, but Arthur Blank just said it in the press conference that, look, hey, we don't want to be in a situation where we're in again if we're down a quarterback. Y'all saw how it was post Matt Ryan. I mean, Ritter, Heineke, Mariota, God bless them. I think they did the best they could, but that's just what it was, the best they could. We need something that's beyond the best and something beyond what their abilities were, and I think we got that in Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix. Now, with that being said, people are going to go to these games and expect a high level of play. A lot of people are going to expect a 10-win, 11, 12, 13-win season. And when it's all said and done, when you look at how this team is shaped up, you look at the little bit of adversity they're gonna have to go through in the regular season. It's still doable, everybody. I don't think the schedule is nowhere near as easy as it was last season, where that schedule was so easy. We should have won at least 10 or 11 games. But once again, you don't have the quarterback. If Kirk Cousins was our quarterback last year, man, we could have won maybe 14 games. And I'm not joking, because that schedule was so soft. This season, not so much. But even with all of that, people are wanting to go to these games and watch. And this is a really good sign for the Falcons. The main thing is, at the end of the day, this team's going to have to show up and show us something, because this is one of the quickest ways where you can gain a lot of popularity in the city or around the state, or you can lose a lot of enthusiasm and popularity as well if you don't perform. But I feel at the very minimum, and I'm going to say this just tongue in cheek very early, I think that this team could easily win, 9-10 games easily. And once everything breaks down and the season gets a little bit closer, I'll give my, full thoughts on what I think, because everything will start to shape out once you see some preseason games or whatever. But I think the team can easily win 9 to 10 games. And I mean, that's a low ceiling for this high-powered offense. But nevertheless, Falcons sell out their season tickets. Awesome, awesome time. This is a really good time for the Falcons. Hopefully that we will start seeing some results, because it's been 6 years. We haven't had a winning season in 6 years. That's kind of crazy, right? After the Super Bowl, everything went downhill. Just crazy. But nevertheless, let me know what you guys think. Are you all in on the Falcons? Are you going to be watching the Falcons? Falcons sell out season tickets. I think that's pretty cool. That just shows you that enthusiasm around the fan base, around the city, is there. And I think with Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix, and everybody else that's on the team, it's going to make it very hard, not to be excited. You know what I mean? It's just not going to be very hard. But I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I'm going to get up out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.